Geyser Basin. We're at the Norris Geyser Basin, and on the walk, we're walking a path down to it. Here's the Yellowstone bookstore. It's an old cabin. It's kind of cool. Got one of the geysers going off. This is the Norris Geyser Basin. We found a quiet place in the park. There's nobody on this trail. Nobody. We're going to some of these back geysers at the Norris Geyser Basin. I told her let's do these back ones first because it's up on the hill. But once we go down there, then we have to come back up the hill again to see these. So we're trying to save we're trying to save one less hill. She's wondering if that's me. She don't see no better than I do. Well, this entire hillside is venting volcanic gas. All of it, all over. So this is Congress Pool. Some little kid walking by here just told us it was a nice, pretty pool, but it had a really bad name. Congress Pool.
It's Trump cesspool.
Trump cesspool. His wouldn't look nice and pretty blue like that, I don't think.
I don't think so.
You just hear it bubbling, boiling everywhere. So this is the Norris Geyser Basin. Really large, hot area. Anyway, here's a dried up geyser hot spring. These things sometimes blow up and throw rocks like this out. When you see these chunks of rocks around geysers, occasionally geysers actually throw chunks of rock out. This is Porcelain Springs. It looks like it's made of porcelain. Such a pretty color. And then you got all the thermophiles from the overflow and all the different colors. Little geyser. I'm going to show you this. This is why you can't walk around down in a field like this. See how the edges of that are broke and there's boiling water? That's what can happen. It can just break and suddenly you're in boiling water. Any place up to here, it could break through on you and you could land in something that looks just like that, which would not be good. So that's where we were. And this is about midway down. And we're headed down there. Now there's a second geyser basin over the hill there. This is a whole separate trail. That's the lower geyser basin. Geyser where? Oh. Yeah, you got some geysers going off in the distance here. Quit. The other one's going. The little one's going. I missed the big one.
Can't find it.
Maybe it'll go off again before we get down there. Some geysers go off every few minutes, some every hour, some every few hours, some go off twice a week, some go off every few years.
Some go off once like every 10 years.
Enough of this geyser, let's move on. That's a pretty blue pool. It's the hillside we come down. It's got a pool. Got some gas coming out of the rock out here. Got a geyser on the side of the hill going off. I was wrong. That's a full-blown fumarole, blowing just pure steam constantly. Got more coming out of the ground right over here too. That's the different colors from the different thermophiles, the different temperatures of the water coming through here. Got green, orange. Well, none of them are going off right now, but we got Pinwheel Geyser here, and then Constant Geyser down there. And what was that other one? Really Good Geyser. It's like 3 or 4 geysers right here. We're going to wait around a few minutes. Maybe something will happen. We found a bench in the shade, so we're going to sit down for a minute. I was just thinking about that fumarole. If there wasn't a park and you had a house here, man, you could stick a pipe in that thing and heat your house, have hot water, have all kinds of energy. Dried up geyser. Dormant. Kind of see down in this one a little bit. It's pretty deep, it looks like. It looks almost like something you see on the moon or Mars or something.
Might be.
What if we're flying in this water? What if we're flying in this water?
Crackling Lake.
I hear this one as much as you see it. This one's like under the boardwalk. I'm holding the camera down here so here's the boardwalk. Another one with gases. It's got gases bubbling up. They're going up the hill there in this mud pot. One last look at this fumarole before we leave this basin.